Welcome back to what's starting to feel like my weekly Money in the Bank prediction show. This is Wrestling on the Run. I'm Myles. Every Wednesday, I take you out with me on a run to talk all things WWE. And we've got some returns to talk about this week. Big Bronson Reed aligning himself with Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker and Paul Heyman. Is that what the group needed? Let's talk about it. Seth's kind of already got his muscle in Braun Breaker. The profile I was hoping for was maybe a more up-and-coming, smaller guy. A good-looking guy. The Randy Orton of the group, if you will. I mean, despite Paul Heyman doing his best to explain why Seth wanted him in the group, it doesn't really make sense. How can you go from Bronson Reed annihilating Seth Rollins months ago to now being in the same group as him? But the biggest news for Seth Rollins this week is that he has qualified for the men's Money in the Bank match. He'll be joining Penta, LA Knight, and Solo Sikoa. And you would think Jacob Fatu as well. And then, of course, at the very end of Saturday night's main event, we saw the return of the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, not asking John Cena for his title rematch, instead aligning himself with Jey Uso and challenging John Cena and Logan Paul to a tag team match at Money in the Bank. Maybe they're saving the big rematch for SummerSlam? Who knows? If you were Logan Paul though, wouldn't you be kind of annoyed that John Cena kind of like interfered in your match, even though you were just about to lose? I'm sure the Tampa crowd on the night were happy to see John Cena again after the nothing match against R-Truth earlier in the night. Obviously, you'd like to think they will save that tag team match for the last match at Money in the Bank, once someone already has a briefcase, and then who knows, both Jey Uso and John Cena in the ring. Over on the women's side, we've still got Alexa Bliss, Rhea Ripley, Julia and Roxanne Perez, who have all qualified. Liv Morgan is back from her filming trip in Japan, and she has herself a qualification match for Money in the Bank on Monday next week. Will she make her way into the match, or is Judgment Day just going to carry on imploding? Roxanne Perez is now kind of getting all under the skin of Liv Morgan. Finn Balor is loving it. Has my prediction changed for the men's and women's Money in the Bank matches? Well, yeah, I don't think Drew McIntyre will be in there after receiving that huge chair shot in the cage match against Damian Priest. I think that was a way to kind of write him off Money in the Bank maybe for a few weeks. I would love to see Seth Rollins win the men's Money in the Bank match. A bit of a throwback to his first time holding the briefcase. Was it 2014 or 2015? Back then with J&J Security. Now he's got B&B Security. Is that what we're going to call them? Braun and Bronson and Sons. That would be gold. On the women's side of things, probably Rhea Ripley. I think I'm going to stick with Rhea Ripley for the women's. Money in the Bank. If they haven't called it that yet, they should. For now, I think that's going to wrap it up before it rains even more on Wrestling on the Run. I'll be back with another episode on Wednesday next week. That's a red light. This is awkward. There we go. I guess my run wasn't done. I forgot about the Wyatt 6. They made their return and interfered in the tag team match, which means they're coming for the tag team titles? I don't know. I think they should just start showing up in matches all across WWE and NXT. They're vigilantes. They shouldn't be stuck to one brand. They should go wherever they want. They should get caught up in multiple storylines. Let's hope that's what they do. Okay, I think that covers everything.